This is the Tigum River. More of a drainage project than anything else. It's not really designed for anything but to keep water from flooding. They're actually working on it now, cutting more dirt out of it out. Up here on my Seacod drivers, Little Baptist Church right there. Morning. Little store right there. Morning, my friends. Huh?
Good morning.
Good morning, my own aga.
Walking.
Yeah.
Jogging.
Lakad lang, di ba?
Yeah. Indoor there.
Huh?
Walking.
Yeah.
Masuk ka, ada apa?
They always laugh at me. I don't know what they're saying sometimes. Most of the time I don't. It's alright. If I give them a little bit of joy, that's okay. A little bit of a little humor in their day. I'm gonna try to walk around the neighborhood and show you kind of what it looks like. On one side, my side of this bar and guy, we have the big ditch. And now there's a lot of these e-bikes, which are good, I think. You got your stray dogs, pretty well standard. I don't know how far back that goes. We may actually be going back that way. The dog barked, but see, there's a whole gang of dogs down here. That's one thing you'll notice about the Philippines. I think they love dogs, but they don't take care of them very well. Probably they're still trying to take care of themselves, you know. So that's the way it is. Hey, buddy. Yeah, if you don't have enough food for you and your family, you're probably not going to care about the dogs too much. So, since my motorcycle wreck, I have had some health issues, and basically it stems from the wreck. I've got a wrist brace on my arm. I went to I never can get the name of the doctor right. Orthopedic doctor, bone doctor, lack of a better description. Look at that house. Won't that set you off right there? And so, yeah, I went to him Friday morning. That is a pink house. Anyway, and he gave me this wrist brace. I'm glad that we did x-rays. Did like 4 different x-rays. And I've never been back this far. Not really sure where it goes. There's another street named Olivia. That's one of my granddaughter's name and one of my niece's name. I might check that street out a little bit. It's probably going to be a little bit buggy back here. There's just vegetation. If you don't stop it, it's going to take over. So, yeah, I don't know about that. If I can walk all the way back there or not. I think Now that I think about it, I think this paved road may go all the way around. That's sad that I don't know, but it is what it is. That's what I know. I don't know what I don't know. But I'm gonna keep walking till this thing runs out. Looks like it might go around. I'm afraid I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes. There's a goat over there. I'd like to have a couple of goats. See, look at this dog. There's just so many dogs. They just breed, they don't ever get spayed. And there's like little cut-off roads. I could probably make my way back to my house like that. But back on the medical thing, yeah, I've got this wrist thing. I guess I have a bad strain. I went to the market the other day and brought back quite a bit of stuff and carried it all by hand. And I think it just, between the motorcycle wreck and carrying too much weight, there's another one. Hey buddy. Oh wow, there's a nice house back here. I think I strained my wrist, so this little wrist brace really helps. It holds it still and allows it to not be bent all the time and have to use those muscles. So yeah, look at this house, it's beautiful. I'd be proud to have that. I've got a nice house, but look at all that parking area. My gosh, that's beautiful. There's some big houses back here. I kind of avoid walking back here because there's just a lot of mosquitoes, there's a lot of vegetation. So you can't come back here at night, they'll eat you alive. There's the back of a house right there. Beautiful. There's a little cutoff road. We walked right down that way. We could have cut over here, but that's nice. Yeah, there's some bigger homes back here. And this is not a gated community. That's why, I don't know, it doesn't cost as much to live back here. Look at this. Bird of paradise. That's another reason I didn't want to take my dog with me. Because he terrorizes dogs. He just doesn't know enough just to leave him alone, just walk. He's kind of a pup. That's our homeowners association land right there. There's some big trees on it, a lot of overgrown stuff. Then somebody's got a lot right here that I don't know what they're doing. There's a little Baha'i Kubo in there. Looks like they may be growing some sort of vegetables or something. Another dog. They're everywhere. So, yeah, I've been to the doctor for that, and I've got my forearm swollen up. So that's still giving me problems from over 2 weeks ago. Little native chickens. Yeah. Oh, there's some cows back here. Yep, there goes the river. There's a friendly Filipino greeting right there. If I start swinging the camera, They got a little bit aggressive. That's why I hadn't walked back here yet. You never know. Probably if you come back more often, they probably wouldn't bother you. And they didn't really bother me. They're just protecting their territory. This is a homeowners association project. This is their land. I was showing you from back there, the land. Okay, it's raising up on my arm there. Still, it's because I take a blood thinner. That's what it is. And they've got a nice building here for, I don't know what they keep it for. They've got a lock on it, a locked door. My friends again. They want me to leave. And an older home right here. Been here a while. A nice dog. I can hear people talking over here. Look at the native, I'll call it a native fence. That's what we'll call it. Bamboo. And all the way around. Just keep people out. Guy out there drinking his coffee out, checking his, they've washed a bunch of sheets, it looks like, and they're hanging up. It's just neighborhood stuff here. My neighborhood in the Philippines. I should walk out here more. Get to know a few more people. Maybe run for HOA president, you never know. I'm joking about that. I don't need anything like that. They don't need somebody that can't speak the language, that's for sure. There's a street down there. It's got a bunch of people. I'm telling you, dogs are everywhere. There's some more that we passed. One guy barked at me down here. I think I'm gonna turn around. No, I'm not going back that way. Those dogs weren't friendly. They're not ready for me yet. Let me walk down this way. Livable places back here. Big house here. I don't know any of these people. There's a race car right there. A taxi. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Can't believe I haven't been back here yet. The grass is still wet. Getting all over my shoes this morning. So yeah, I've made some videos about some of the health issues I've got. Boy, these dogs. But yeah, I'm looking supposedly at some gallbladder surgery at some point. But they got to get my my blood thinner straightened out so I can have an operation. And I thought, do you really need to do that? I guess they do. I looked up online, there's some things that said they do, but they can still do the operation. But with his arm swelling up like this, and I've got bruising, it's been there for about 3 weeks. That's from, morning, that's from the blood thinner. So, the blood thinner bleeding deal is a, hey, morning. Yeah, it's a real thing. As you get an operation and all of a sudden they can't control the bleeding. Wow. Yep. There's the sunrise. My buddy over there. My buddy Josh. Uh-oh. I caught my brother-in-law. Let's see what he's doing. I call him Motorcycle Mike because just every once in a while he's firing that motorcycle up, and he's going somewhere. Yeah, this is a little calmer part. This is my part of the neighborhood. This is a street over, but there's a Sorry Sorry store right there, which we passed earlier, and there's a Sorry Sorry store there. Yeah, my brother-in-law's over there. I got on his bike and started it up. He looked a little shocked. He turned around. Now you can see my house at the end of the street. So I'm gonna keep walking around this morning. Starting to get a little hot, sweaty. Nothing wrong with that. You can do that here every day. Just about every day you can do that. Looks like a newish house right here. Nice. And then, yeah, sometimes you can't tell whether they're lived in or not, but that's been lived in. Get a car, so yeah, I mean the whole bleeding thing, and they have a surgery, even though gallbladder surgery, remove a gallbladder it's you know, considered a minor surgery in a sense. Not like cutting you way open, but if you start bleeding, that's what they might have to do. So here's my friends. It's an interesting place. I moved from the United States and now I'm here. I'll probably be going back in June. Just to check on my properties. I got a new granddaughter. Definitely want to see her. See my daughters, my other grandkids. And so, you know, you got to go back. You can't just abandon everybody that's been in your life your whole life. So, a nice little store right here. Here in the Philippines, they just kind of, if it's not regulated or in a gated community, you can pretty much do whatever you want within reason. I mean, there's rules. Like here, we've got a homeowners association, but how strict are they? I don't know. They do have some rules, I'll give them that. But, you know, it's a good thing. It's not like America because, you know, there's a lot of rules. But here, it's a little more relaxed. You know, nice people live here. But you couldn't get away with having a house like that, you know. Just, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, there's not. I mean, that's where I live. I don't dump on this place, you know. I get some of my greatest joy being here. Why would I ever say anything bad? It's just a difference, that's all. And so, I don't know how much longer I'll walk, but so yeah, I gotta get a cardiologist to sign off on a procedure, and I'm kind of right now not really. I think I'm gonna put it off for at least a month. I may put it off for a few months. I'm doing pretty good. I've never had an actual attack where I've been doubled over or anything like that. It's mostly just feel some pressure, and that's about it, you know. Of course, the surgeons here, they say, oh, you gotta have your operation. You know, if you got any comments on that, you got a lot of experience on that, go in the comments down below. I'd be glad to hear from you. I'm just trying to learn all this stuff on my own. But that's my neighborhood. Morning. That's my neighborhood and that's where I live. It's Randolph Philippines Project. See you next time.